Yo, what's up? My name's Sean, and I radically changed my life in less than a year by making money online and working in remote sales. I want to make this abundantly clear. I don't run a sales training or guaranteed placement. I'm actually against those. I'm all for mentorship, but don't pay for those. I'm just making this video because my life has radically changed, and I want to help other people do that as well in any way that I can. It's currently 3 in the afternoon on a Thursday. Where's the date? Thursday, November 14th. And I'm done work. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to go for a run, going to go work out while no one's at the gym because I can. I come from a background of dead end jobs, working construction, bartending. I didn't go to university. I fucking sucked at high school. I failed grade 10 math, had to go do summer school, like barely passed classes. And my life has changed in the last year radically. I was traveling in September, like about 2 months, September, October, August. I was in Montreal, Canada, living with my girlfriend, making money online. Cool fucking experience. I dreamed of that shit, and I know so many other people do. And I just want to make it really clear that you can change your life. It's attainable. You can do it in a year. You seriously can. I make all my money online now. I work from a fucking laptop. I like look at this shit. It's sick. Okay. And I also want to share some how to, like actually how to do this shit. The no bullshit stuff, the stuff you're not going to see in marketing, the stuff you're not going to see in some garbage course, but actually how to break into this industry and be successful, as well as what to avoid. Because I guarantee I'm not the first person you're seeing talking about remote sales. I want I want to share some like clear cut things to avoid. But before that, I kind of want to share some pros and cons to remote sales because while this shit is great and it's changed my life, um, it may not be for you. And I think this is a good video that might explain why it is or why it isn't. So let's start with some of the pros. One, the flexibility. Like I said, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I actually finished working 2 hours ago at 1 p.m. Um, that's my life. I can be done work whenever I finish my metrics and things I have to do. Um, and that was something you don't get on a construction site or bartending or retail work or whatever, right? Um, Location freedom. Like I said, I was in Montreal. I don't live there. I don't speak French, but I was working out there. No one can tell me I can't, right? Barrier to entry is extremely fucking low. You don't need a business. You don't need a service or product. Like you sell other people's stuff. The skill set can be learned very quickly. Now it takes a lifetime to master sales, but you can become proficient at sales within 6 months, 3 months. To a point where you can make a lot of money with it. Can you make 10K a month? Yes, you can. Will it be easy? No, it won't. Can you make more than 10K a month? I have seen, not personally, not me, but I've seen 50K months with my own two eyes. Someone I worked with, someone I do work with, has made $50,000 a month. Fucking insane. Will you do it? It's going to take a lot of hard work. But, anyways. Eh, what else? I'm just trying to think of some of the other amazing blessings this brings because there's a lot of them. Networking, like being connected to other people, like-minded individuals, is so slept on, man. I have such a fucking dope network that has taught me so much about myself, my life, and just like making money. It's amazing, and I'll like I know I'll never be poor. Like actually I think that's like a crazy security you get from getting the skill of sales and being in this industry. I'll never be like poor again. I know that. I'll never work on a construction site again. I'll never bartend again. I will only ever make money online and do it how I want to do it. And I'm only going to get more and more wealthy and rich and free because of the position I'm in now that I did this in less than a year. Now, while that's all great, this isn't the magic bullet. There are some downsides to remote sales. Oh, what? Yeah, seriously, there are. You are still tied to a calendar. Okay, while I may be done work in the afternoon, I still had to work today. Like I don't get the choice to just like work when I want. I'm still somewhat tied to a calendar. And what this kind of looks like is, say I wanted to go live in Thailand for a couple months. My company is a U.S. company. We operate in U.S. time zones. I'd be working in the middle of the night. That's one of the downsides to this sort of stuff. Hence why so many remote salespeople work in like Latin America, because it's cheap cost of living, earn USD, spend pesos, beautiful weather, things like that, and you're still in U.S. time zones. Now, not all companies are in the U.S. Some are in Europe, some are in Australia, but point being, a lot of them are in the U.S. What else? You are a contractor, independent contractor, 1099. Again, pros and cons to that: more flexibility, more freedom. But there are some companies that do not treat you like a contractor. Instead, they treat you like an employee, even though you are a contractor. And I have heard fucking horror stories of the way people have been treated because of that. No benefits, no security. You can be fired like nothing. There's no 2-week notice. Like, you're just fired. These offers, and by the way, when I say offer, I just mean a company. That's just the industry lingo. These offers can fucking die out of nowhere because these aren't big corporations. You're working for small businesses, and you could be making $10K a month 1 month, and then an ad account gets banned on Facebook, and suddenly your income is gone. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me. It's not fun, okay? So there's a lot of instability in this industry, truthfully, and that's why so many people treat remote sales as a stepping stone. They want to get the skill of sales, and then they want to start their own business or do something else, which that's my plan, transparently. And that's most people's plan, and I honestly advise most people to treat it that way. I don't know a ton of people who think of this as like their long-term lifestyle career goal. Those are like some of the cons. Those can be really fucking annoying to deal with, but then again, I'm so grateful for my life now, and in a sense, I'm grateful for those inconveniences. My life is so much better than working on a construction site, bartending, being just like barely above the poverty line. Like, I take these inconveniences over 5 a.m. construction sites. Okay, so pros and cons. Now, I want to get into the how-to. How do you actually become successful? How do you get into this shit? And before we do that, I want to do what to avoid, because I think that's even more important, because the marketing for this industry is fucked, and I actually have beef with the marketers of this industry because of how unrealistic and how much shitty information is out there. Okay? Number one, what to avoid. Guaranteed placement. If you see marketing saying we are going to provide you with a job, run for the fucking hills. Pay me $10,000 and I'm going to teach you sales and I'll get you a job. Run for the fucking hills. Now, does this mean I'm against paying for mentorship and help? Hell no. That shit is the actual lever I pulled that changed my life, man. I paid for a mentor and he changed my life. But he taught me the things I'm going to touch on here and try to teach you here. I'll get into that into a second. But guaranteed placement. Do not fucking do it. The reason being, one, most offers that they say they're going to connect you with are terrible. You're not going to make the money you're looking to make. And secondly, you've now become reliant on this person to provide you jobs to make money. And they can keep upselling you from there, because now you're reliant on this person. So that's like number one. Just don't fucking do that. Number two, don't go into Facebook job post groups and just comment interested on these job posts. They're 99% scams or just very terrible offers. That is not how you get a job in this industry. You need to learn to network, brand yourself, do proper outreach, which actually ties me into don't cold DM people asking for jobs. That does not work. That's not how you network. That's not how you get opportunities. That's how you build a bad reputation and get blocked. Okay? And reputation is everything in this industry. Don't blindly accept your first offer just because it's your first offer. I did that and I got fucked. I can make a whole video talking about that. Let's talk about what you should do. And this is actually how to get into remote sales the right way. First would be to learn to actually network. There are legitimate strategies on networking, and why networking is so fucking important is summed up in one line. Your network is your net worth. If you are friends with a bunch of people making $10K a month online, guess what? You're probably going to be making 10K a month online. Your network is the thing that provides you real opportunities. They refer you jobs. This is like I'm getting closer to the camera here because this is so fucking important that you understand. You are going to get 99% of your opportunities from your network. The people who know, like, and trust you, you know, like, and trust them, and you are friends. And outside of just like that transactional, this is how we do offers, these people are in your corner. It's so unbelievably important. And this is one thing that marketing for this industry just does not touch enough. It just doesn't make it a point enough on how fucking important your network is. And there are so many strategies on networking, using LinkedIn to find offers, the right way to approach Facebook and communities and things like that, becoming warm, right? There's another element to networking, which is branding. How do you brand yourself in this industry to have people want to talk to you? How do you make conversations easier with people and start to build this network? It's by building your brand in this space. Okay? How do you do that? You engage with people. You join the right communities on Facebook, Twitter, school, and you engage with people. You comment on their posts. You like their posts. You become warm, right? They know who your name is. Things like this are incredibly important to getting offers and building a reputation in the space that will pay you for fucking years to come. Outreach. Like I said, just cold DMing people, yo, you got a job, bro? Or, I have a year of sales experience. Look, I'm hungry. Like, that doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. So how do you actually send people messages that are going to stand out? Well, you need to provide value. You need to ask irresistible questions that will make people want to respond to your DMs. It's like, how do you do this, right? You're not going to find this in the marketing. You're not going to find this from some shitty course that teaches you how to objection handle people. This is the stuff that you don't know, but you need to know to make this shit work, right? And again, I said it a little bit earlier, this is shit my mentor taught me. This is why I can speak so confidently about this, because my mentor taught me this shit. Now, once let's say you've started to develop a little bit of a network, your brand is getting a little bit more known in the space, you've kind of nailed the outreach, you're comfortable talking to people in the DMs, now you've started to get some opportunities coming to you. Maybe you have like 2 or 3 offers coming to you. You're like, oh, fuck yeah, bro. How do you vet them? How do you make sure it's an opportunity that's actually going to pay you? How do you know they're not a scam? Right? Like, genuinely, that's a skill set. Sniffing out the bullshit. How do you know they advertise that you're going to make 10K a month when realistically their top closer is making $4,000 a month? You know, like how do you vet this stuff, right? There's an actual skill set to this. And I can tell you it's going to come from interviewing. Now, interviews here are not like job interviews for Starbucks. You're an independent contractor. You are interviewing them just as much as they are interviewing you, as well as you're selling yourself on this call. So how are you interviewing them while also selling yourself on the call, on why you are going to be able to close deals for them and take on their expensive ad budget and not be a waste of time for them, as well as how are they not going to be wasting time for you? There's an actual method and skill set to this that I could spend entire 20-minute YouTube videos going over, and maybe one day I will. But there's a lot more nuance to this that, again, the marketing just does not go over. Okay, and skill set. How do you actually develop the skill set to sales? There's a great saying on this. Sales is one of those things that takes 4 weeks to learn and a lifetime to master. You could become competent at sales in a month or two, but if you want to actually make the big bucks in this industry, it could take you years and years and years and years of becoming a talented sales rep. And the levels to this are so insane. Now, the skill of sales is so fucking important because it transcends sales. It goes into every area of life. Personal relationships, friendships, other business ventures, things like that. Sales is everything. Sales is life, man. Sales is fucking life. And if you learn how to influence people and help them make optimal decisions and you get a commission for it, man, it's a fucking great feeling. It's a great feeling. Especially, you know what's honestly better than the commission is when someone texts you a month or two later being like, man, this is the best decision I've ever made. Thank you. Like, fuck, dude. It's a great feeling. It's a fucking great feeling. These are just like some of the things that you need to learn to actually become successful in remote sales. And I don't want to leave you with just like, haha, this is what you have to do, and like dangle a carrot on the stick. I want to give you at least one actionable piece of advice. Join the Undeniable Closers Mastermind Facebook group and start engaging. Drop a little intro post in there about how or who you are, why you're trying to get into remote sales. Make sure your account looks real, okay, not just like a profile picture with like a Lamborghini, but like an actual photo of who you are. Drop an intro post. Introduce yourself. Like, and I can tell you, I don't work for this company, but this is the transparently, this is the company that like my mentor owns, and this is where I learned how to do remote sales, and this is what I did. Okay, join that group and start learning to network. That's number one. Make a post, introduce yourself, start engaging in other people's posts. Comment your thoughts, comment your opinions, like people's posts, and just start it'll snowball from there. And one other thing to mention, that as I said earlier, I am against guaranteed placement and like shitty sales training, but I am not against mentorship. I waited 5 months to pay my mentor to help me, and within 3 weeks I got my first offer and started making money online. This guy changed my life. He is like, I don't want to glaze him, bro, but like, I'm just saying, if you want help, like, I'm not against paying for help. You just need to know, like, and trust the person. That's what I'm getting at here. I'm not against mentorship. Mentorship is one of the best things. One of the best things you could ever do to yourself is just pay people who have done what you want to do and pay them to help you. I will always advocate for that. You just got to make sure that you know, like, and trust them. Make sure that they've gotten results. Talk to people who have gone through the programs, things like that, and know for sure and for certain that it is legitimate. And I'm all for paying for help. So with that being said, I will link the opportunity for you to apply to, have a chat with him and see if you're actually a good fit, and he could potentially help you out and help you basically learn how to network, how to brand yourself, how to vet offers, how to interview, how to do cold outreach, warm outreach, and learn sales. Best decision I ever made. Like I said earlier, you're one win away, you're one decision away from a completely different life where it can be 3:30 in the afternoon and you're done work. And you just do whatever you want. So, with that being said, tell me I'm handsome. And, yeah, tell me I'm handsome. I'm also going to link my social medias, my Instagram, my Instagram, my TikTok. You can DM me on Instagram. I will see it there if you have any questions about anything. And, yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Hope this really helped. I really do, like, from the bottom of my heart, I really hope this helped. I wish I saw this when I first started getting into remote sales. That's kind of why I'm making this. But anyways, I'm fucking yapping at this point. Okay, love you. See you later. Tell me I'm handsome. Bye.